just realized you can't hear a word I say. All right, Sharon, here comes Turkey Day. That's right. There ain't no turkey like a jive turkey. Okay. Good. Everything is up and running. Whoa. Oh, my God. All right. Welcome, everybody. It's, might be raining outside, but it's nice in here. And it's Tuesday night live stream. Maybe a little snow coming to our northeast corridor. Yeah. For Turkey Day. Turkey Day. I wonder if I have a turkey on here. Here we go. Oh, it's a chicken. Close. Close. All right. But seriously, folks. Let's see. Let me come here. Let me go here. So tonight, Charlie Christian. Hey, Anthony. Yeah, so tonight's a very special night. Get to take a look at Charlie Christian, which is fantastic. Fantastic. All right, where am I on here? Why don't I see myself? Let me see. Let me just close it. Close. And let me open it back up again. Yeah. Trying to share on Facebook. There I am. Boy, I am so handsome. I can't believe it, huh? Man, who would ever thought they could pack that much wrinkle into a single package? It's just unbelievable. Let's see. Share with a group. Yes. Okay. Oh, I love this. The first group that pops up. Guitar Addicts. All right. So I'm going to share. Sunny. Share. Sunny and share. The Spectators public group. Yeah, I'm going to share there. I don't even know who you are. Bam. And bam, bam. Boom, pow. My good friend Kate Smith. Waiting for me to deliver the new record that's done, but, what can I say? I'm waiting on videos. Hudson Valley Music. Virtual's Jazz Jam. Yeah, come on, jam with me, all you virtual people. Bam. Boom, pow. Boink, doink. Slam, boom. Yeah. Michael, welcome. Welcome, bro. Everybody say hi to Michael. Michael, I'm sharing on Facebook. Gibson. Yeah, you bet. Gibson tonight. You know it. Boom. Yeah, okay, why not? Why not? Charlie Christian. Hope everybody here knows about Charlie Christian, because if you don't, you're gonna sure know it, and within the next hour, I'll tell you that. Boom, pow, boom, bang, bang. Oops. Jazz Guitar Society. Boom, pow, boom. You go there. Share. Sunny, and share. And Chaz. Chastity, who became Chaz. Boom, pow. Modern Guitar Harmony. No. Bad. Oh, Lord. Okay. Yeah, I'm sharing there. Oh, yeah. There. Jazz in New York. Is there such a thing? Friends of the Archtop. Jazz guitar. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm done. Oops. I got an advertisement up here. Continue. Yes, I'm continuing. All right. Okay. Michael said, I'll have to look you up on FacePage. Yes, I'm definitely on the Facebook. I'm all about the Facebook. Okay. So, Charlie Christian. One of the first electric guitar virtuosos, virtually at the same time as Django Reinhardt. Charlie Christian died very young. I think he died at the age of 26. He died in 1941. after recording, I only think for like 2 years, I believe. And so some of the songs that we're going to do tonight are songs that either he wrote or that he played with Benny Goodman or Lionel Hampton. And some actually were also played by Django Reinhardt. What a coinkydink. Sharon said, Doug, promote the Bean Runner La Pompatec Christmas gig. Yes. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, that's coming up, isn't it? In just a couple of weeks. I think 2 weeks. La Pompatec is going to do our, 13th annual Christmas show. A really big show at the Bean Runner Cafe, 201 North Division Street, South Division Street in Peekskill, New York. Wonderful little club. Been playing there for many, many years. Yeah, so without any further ado, I want to say hi to my friends over on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, and on LinkedIn. We actually get a bunch of people on LinkedIn. So come on, join the chat. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. So we're going to warm up here with a little song in E-flat, written by Lionel Hampton, and it's called Flying Home. And so let's fly home with a little Charlie Christian. Yeah. Old-timey chords. Oh yeah, now we cycle around a little bit to the 4 chord, down to the 2 chord, up to the 5 chord, and then the last A section. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeedy D. Flying home. Lionel Hampton. The great Charlie Christian. Charlie Christian. All right. So if you're out there, come on the chat bar. We're lonely. Sharon said a lot of the regulars might be preparing their Thanksgiving feast. They're out running around chasing after the turkeys in the yard with a hatchet. Yeah. What was that South Park one? Gobbles, the turkey. And Gobbles lived because Gobbles had some kind of birth defect and his neck was bent all the time. So all the turkeys were in this room and this big saw comes and cuts all their heads off. But Gobbles lives because Gobbles' head was bent over. Yeah. There's a lesson there. I'm not sure what it is, but... All right, what's happening? LA Boy over on Instagram. All right. Oh, there's a... All right, I'm ready to do another song. I practiced hard all week getting these songs together. It's Charlie Christian stuff, you know? Some of these I don't play often. So here's a nice one. This was written by Hickman and Williams in 1917. So this song is public domain, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are thinking about recording a record of old-timey jazz stuff, Rose Room, there you go. That's a song for you to check out because it's well past its due date as far as any copyrights. It is now public domain, as they say. So just in case you care, Ralph, here we go. Thanks for all you do. I would love it if you had a list of the tunes in the comments. Oh, you would, huh? Okay, yeah. I can do that, Ralph. Seeing that there's only 3 of us on here right now. I don't know how many are. I'm just kidding. There could be 300 of us. Let's see. So I just did Flying Home. Flying Home. Okay. And now I'm going to do Rose Room. Rose Room. I'm also going to do I Found Me a New Baby. I Found a New Baby. And I'm also going to do 7 Come 11. 7 Come 11. Which is a pain in the butt to do solo. Stomping at the Savoy. I'll just put stomping. How's that? Stomping. Let's see. A smooth one. And then I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I don't want to commit anything to writing because I might change my mind. But I also could do Chic of Araby, but I do that a lot. You know what? I'm gonna just stop here with a smooth one. There you go. Bam. So there you go. There's some songs we're gonna do tonight. Flying Home. Oh, Road Room. Sorry, it's actually Rose Room. I Found a New Baby. 7 Come 11. Stomping at the Savoy, and a smooth one. Okay. There you go, Ralph. Just for you, bro. You asked for it, you got it, Toyota. So interesting thing happened right before I went on tonight. I had a blood blister in my finger for like 3 weeks. And all of a sudden, it decided to pop. So I'm not gushing, but a little blood. Let's see, Bradley Bostic. He saw Wicked this last Sunday. Wow. Cool. It's like the #1 movie out right now. Dig it. So speaking of Wicked, here's Rose Room. Okay. Goes minor. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. All right, all right, all right. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Rose Room, Django did that too. That is correct, Ralph. Yep. Like I said in the beginning, that they were sort of contemporaries on other sides of the planet, kind of inventing this first round of electrified guitar jazz. And of course, Charlie Christian's developed into bebop. Django Reinhardt's developed into what's known as gypsy jazz, gypsy swing. So they both sort of like invented these styles. I know that there's a lot of people that say that it was, Charlie Parker and Dizzy, but listen to those Minton recordings, and you could hear Charlie Christian playing bebop before those guys. So yeah, in my book, Charlie Christian is the man that really started that thing going. Michael says, I'm making green bean casserole from scratch. Well, that is impressive. I mean, like you're growing your own green beans and your own onions. Then you got to like dry or fry those onions, right? Because green bean casserole has like those crunchy onions on top. Mm-mm. And then you got to raise up them cows to milk them and then get the cream that makes that like creamy sauce. So yeah, making that from scratch, that's a commitment, bro. Yeah, that is a commitment, bro. All right, good. I'm so pleased with that I'm gonna have a sip of water. Kathy is gonna be hosting our Thanksgiving this year, right here on Putnam Lake in the middle of nowhere, New York. And, it's going to be unbelievable. Today, actually, I took apart a pumpkin. She makes this great pumpkin pie. And my job is to take the pumpkin and chop it all up into little pieces, which is no small feat because you got to get the outside off the pumpkin. You got to get all the seeds out, which is great because I take the seeds, clean them, wash all the goop off, and then I melt a little I can't believe it's butter or some, fake butter stuff. And then I spread them out on a pan. I put salt on them, and you stick them in the oven, and you bake them till they're like light brown. Nice little treat. And then while that's cooking, I'm cutting all the pumpkin up. You got to cut the outer part of the pumpkin off, which takes persistence. Takes a while, but worth it. Worth it. Okay, so Michael said, not the onions, and bought the beans. Neighbors milked a cow. There you go. You get me, Michael. You get me, bro. You get me. All right, I have big feet. That's great. Sharon said, Kathy, the ultimate foodie, yeah. That's it. Cleaned out the pumpkin and roasted them seeds. All right, so I'm gonna move on from Rose Room. That was good. It was very enjoyable. Sharon said I used to bake pumpkin seeds too. Yeah, it's good. I can't say that I invented that. So here's a Benny Goodman number, and I just really love this tune. And it's called A Smooth One. And what's interesting, I had this chart out on my music stand for months. I was like, man, I went and saw somebody play it, and I was like, oh, I got to bring that into the repertoire, and I just never did. And then when I decided to do an evening of the music of Charlie Christian, wouldn't you know it, that song popped up again. So I was like, son of a Glavin, I'm going to do it. And of course, like I do everything, I have a hard time just opening up a chart and playing it. So, like, I got to listen to the song, and I kind of got to learn it off the record. And then I start, like, checking out charts. And I always wind up writing my own chart. And I'm not sure if the charts that I write are 100% correct, but they're pretty close either to the original or sometimes what people have done to the original, which sounds weird, but some of these really old recordings, over the years, people have tweaked them a little bit harmonically, if not melodically, because you're really not supposed to mess with the melody. But yeah, so here's how I play A Smooth One. Yeah. So this song is in the key of F, but it starts on the tritone. It starts on B diminished, to B flat 6, to F over A to F. And it's pretty much this big repeated figure until the bridge. And it's very hip. It's just got like a sassy thing to it where no matter what you solo over it, it always sounds good because it's just such good funky changes. Funky. Michael found out, he goes, I just found out there's a shell on the pumpkin seed. That is correct. And that's what you cook up. That's what you bake in the oven. It gets all crunchy. And it is delish. Too bad they haven't gotten a thing where you can, like, on the internet, like, squish a pumpkin seed through so you could try it. That'd be cool. But yeah, it says, yeah, it's going to rain on Thanksgiving, which is a drag because my sister and her husband are coming down from up in Kingston, New York. So that's going to be a drag. But, yeah. Yeah. All right. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, smooth one. B diminished. This is sassy. This song is sassy. So when you hear this song, get up and like, like strut around like, make like, I don't know. Yeah, just do what you feel. Funky. Dee-da, boo-ba-da, dee-da. Be-da, boo-ba-da, dee-da. Be-da, boo-ba-da, dee-da. Boo-da, boo-da, dee-da-da. Do-do-do-do-dee-do-dee. Ba-da-do-do-dee-dee-doo. Dee-do-do-do-do-dee. That's right, Michael. Sing it. The bridge now. Just me. Yes, sir. This dude knows his way around the fretboard. Thank you. Appreciate it. Stephen Becker is here. My man. Ladies and gentlemen. Anthony said showingin'. Yeah, this is a badass chart. I think that's the proper terminology. Yeah. That's just that's a good one. A good one. Dwight Gooden. All right, let's see. I want to do okay, this song by Palmer and Williams. I found a new baby. I don't mean maybe. Let's see what's happening over here. Oh, we got some more people on. Shane Kirsch over on Instagram. And Richie Morales. All the superstars are over on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. Checking me out, trying to steal my stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I'm trying to find my stuff. All right. So here's another oldie. Shane posted a great video from a song from the 80s. Dun, dun. Who is that? Shane. Who is that did that? She was the dance choreographer. Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Oh, oh, oh. Anyway, he did this great funk version of that song. God, what's that woman's name? Yeah. She also, I think, was on Dancing with the Stars as a judge or some crap like that. I don't know. But anyway, Shane, good job, bro. Checking it out. And also our good friend Richie Morales, drummer to the Stars for the last, God, is it like 45, maybe 50 years now, Richie? Everybody from the Brecker Brothers to Grover Washington and everything in between. Yeah. I have walked with giants. Paula Abdul, Lisa Johnson from Philly to the rescue. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, Paula Abdul. Yeah, Michael got it. Paula got it. Romero got it. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. See, this is what happens when you get old. I can picture it, but I can't find the word. So I just wind up going, that person, All right, so I found me a new baby. Yeah. I got like this little, you hear that? There's like some little like staticky thing going on that's so freaking annoying. I don't know if you can hear it, but I hear it in the headphones. It's annoying me. It's almost like like when you have a static shock, that little tick. And I'm wondering if the air is so dry in the basement here that I'm actually getting some kind of like little static discharge. That sounds gross. All right. Anyway, what happened to him? He had a static discharge. Where was I? Now the bridge, just blow. By Menon. All right. All right, let's see. Boop, bop, beep, bop, boop, bop, 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 ba. Sometimes your guitar will pick up your watch and your cell phone pings. Interesting. The static isn't affecting the audio for me here on the YouTube. Good. Michael said, dang, you need to pay that other guitar player a bit more. Yes, the old loop station, the old looper. Yes. Let's see. Lisa, will you be at the Bean Runner? Sharon, if the weather cooperates, I will be there. Oh, that's great, Lisa. She drives all the way up from Philly to come and see our shows sometimes up at the Bean Runner. And that's really nice. Romero said, wonderfully done. Thank you. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you. All right. Sharon said, I'll be driving up with Ernie since we are neighbors in Connecticut. We got people all over the country, all over the world, all over the world checking this stuff out. All right. Let's see. Oh, let's see what I got here now. Doodly doo doo doo. Oh, here's a good one. This is a Benny Goodman, Stomping at the Savoy. And this song lays wonderfully on the guitar, which sometimes is a bit unusual. You know, like a lot of times songs are, composed by horn players or piano players. And Benny Goodman was a trombone player. I'm sure he also played piano. And this song just sits on the guitar so nice. I realized that it's actually in D flat, but I'm so used to playing it with the Gypsy guys. They play it in D. And so when I was shedding this song, I was like, oh, I'll practice with a backing track, and everything was in D flat. So I shedded with it in D flat, but I'm much more comfortable in D. Because, that was my high school average. D. That's where that joke went. Yeah, okay. Clarinet. Oh, did I say trombone? What an idiot. Who's the band leader that did play trombone, though? Yeah, Benny Goodman, the licorice stick. Sorry. Isn't it great? Pretty soon who knows what I'll be saying, but I'll be saying it, believe me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Stomping at the Savoy. What a great guitar tune, and how it lays so nicely on the guitar. Just sits there. And a little diminished. Then again, you do it again. Again, then the diminished. And then the bridge. Great. Just sits right there. Just made for guitar. All right, so let's get that second musician in here to play the rhythm part. Oi. Right. Let's see. Michael says, I'm an hour away from Ithaca. Yes, yes, yes. I did some time in SUNY Cortland. Went to Ithaca quite often. Quite often. Quite often. We had friends there that were going for their doctorate, and they were studying wolves. And so they gave them a little trailer, a little plot of land, and they had a pack of wolves that they observed. Let's see. Ralph said, "Stomping at the Savoy is in D." Yeah, that's what I play it in, and I keep thinking the original was in D flat because I think when I was on the YouTube looking for backing tracks and when I was listening to the original, I think it's in D flat. But me and my brain, we're not getting along anymore, so I don't know. Let's see. Sharon said, Rick Beato initially rejected by the music school as a student, but then later became a professor. And now is the man on the YouTube for all things sort of music, like larger than just jazz. But Rick is, he's a very amazing human being and was able to sort of parlay his knowledge and everything into this gigantic YouTube thing. And it started with his son, where he taught his son, his son had perfect pitch. And so he did this thing, this was years ago, where he would go on and he would just go like, and his son could say every note what it was. You could do anything, and he could literally tell you everything that you played in the order that you played it. He could sing it back to you. And from there, I guess that kind of ran its course. And then he just started doing this other stuff with sort of like lessons. And, you too can learn how to have perfect pitch. And then you too can learn how to do this or that. And then eventually that turned into a thing where now he interviews the biggest names in guitar land and more than just guitar land, just the biggest names in sort of like the jazzy music world. And it's great. He's great, fantastic. And, a great player, great educator, great communicator. So, yeah, check him out if you haven't. Ooh, one of the Unkenholzes joined. Yeah. Nice. Over on, over on the Instagram, which doesn't come on our chat bar, which is unfortunate. Let's see. Michael said, yeah, I should have quit high school years sooner. I agree, bro. My schooling was, I can remember my mother saying to me, please just graduate high school. And then, of course, in the greatest irony of all time, you talk about karma. I wound up running a jazz program, starting a jazz program and running a jazz program, becoming a full professor, then a professor emeritus, and what have you. Yeah, who knew? Let's see. Michael says, I knew these two brothers I worked with at McNeil Music who had perfect pitch and knew the entire program music from Star Trek. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I used to play with a guy that was a bass player and also a clarinet player, a great classical clarinet player and a killer bass player. Kind of like, what's his name from the Whoosy Watsits? Here I go again with names. The bass player that played with Miles Davis at the end and did like all the recording and stuff, and Miles would just come in and blew on it. Marcus Miller. Hey, I remember the name, Marcus Miller, because Marcus Miller is a bass player and I think also a classical clarinet player. But this friend of mine, this was years before Marcus, and he had perfect pitch, and we used to try and stump him, and it was just impossible. You literally could just smash your elbow on the piano and he could tell you what it was. Weird. Phil says, I know some guys who have perfect pitch who can hear the difference between major and minor. Is that true? Wow. It seems almost impossible, but I guess. I don't know, because there's perfect pitch and there's relative pitch. Right? Then, of course, there's tone deaf, which really blows my mind, but there is such a thing. There is, I say, there is. All right, so I'm going to do two more songs, and both of these songs are difficult for me to do with the loop pedal, but I'm going to try it. So the first is Airmail Special, and this is a Charlie Christian song. And the older I get, the harder it is for me to play this. And it's so funny because it's just so simple. It's just... But to do it in time, it's all downstroke, rest stroke, and you really have to... See? And so to get that in perfect time, the older I get, the harder it gets. And they do it like... And I mean, I can kind of fudge it, but here we go. Airmail Special. And then, of course, the whole middle is all this diminished stuff. Easy. 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 But then this. Just hard to do fast. But, fast is good, So there you go. Gave it a whack. Gave it a whack. Let's see what was going on here. Ralph said, yeah, Herb Ellis and Charlie Bird. You'll notice I am playing a Herb Ellis. There, you can see it nice on the headstock here. Herb Ellis model, Gibson ES-165 from the early 90s. Let's see. Michael says, I have relative pitch, so stuff like that doesn't bother me. There's only one key, and it's relative. Sharon says, I have relative pitch too. I meant it's relative minor, but it's not simply relative. Huh. Michael said, I have a thing where the sound of someone crunching a hard candy or potato chips driving me absolutely bonkers. I can't focus on anything but that sound and how I can make it stop or get away from it. Oh, that's great. And what's sad is, Michael, if you grew up in my neighborhood when we were kids, and somebody found that out about you, every time we'd see you, somebody would pull out like a hard candy and just start crunching just to bust your chops, It's so funny because, they talk about now, everybody now is so mean and, the world is, whatever. Well, the world was always, whatever, but there was just no internet and, micro exposure of everything that happens to everybody every day. Kids were just as cruel as can be, and and adults were as devious and two-faced and whatever, conniving. Things haven't changed. Anyway, how did I get on that? Oh, about driving people bonkers. Yeah, and we gave everybody like nicknames. Everybody just had the most horrid nickname, And I won't mention any on here because a lot of my old friends watch, and I wouldn't want to somehow hurt their feelings. So, but including me, I had a nickname. My older sister gave me my nickname. Let's see. It's torture. It varies in degrees for many. I hate the slapping sound some people make while they eat. Well, that bothers everybody. Yeah, people that eat with their mouth open is just, I don't know. There's just something, I don't know. It's like they're saying, hey, watch me eat. It's like, okay. If an animal makes that noise, it doesn't bother me, just when people do it. Hey, Philippe is here, one of my students. And everybody say hi to Philippe. He's a really good student, and he calls me out, man. He lets me know every little mistake I make. We're working on a chord melody. It's a Corcovado, and we're done now. We did it like in 4 parts, and yeah. He every time I make a mistake, he's like, "Didn't you mean this over here or that there?" And I'm like, "Son of a Glavin, you're right. You're absolutely right." And so everybody say hi to Philippe, and welcome him into our little fold here. Let's see. And Stephen Becker says, what does pitch mean? Perfect pitch. Meaning that, like, if you weren't looking, like, say, like, you turned your back and I played that note, could you tell me what that note is, without looking at me playing it or anything? Or if I went to the piano and just hit a note, perfect pitch means that you can hear a note and you know what it is. And yeah, let's see. Michael said, yep, that's why I never tell people in real life about what he doesn't like. Pitch is specific frequency the note rings at. True. Very nice. Nothing weird about it. We all have our things. Sharon welcomes Philippe. Thank you. Michael, too. Thank you. Yeah, Corcovado time, Doug. You think so? I could. What time is it? Oh, my God. It's time to go. And what do you know? I got no more charts left. So I can do Corcovado. But I really feel like I need to do it on my other guitar. But I'll do it on this guitar only because I'm just looking to see if my other guitar is even in the room. My other guitar is in the room. B super flat. You know what? I'm gonna get my other guitar to do Corcovado because just because. And and before I go to get my other guitar, while I'm going to get my other guitar, please look up here and notice the beautiful labella strings. That's what I'm using on here. I endorse labella strings. I love labella strings. I love the people that work at labella. And yeah, dig it. And you can watch me fade into the distance and get my guitar. Oh, it's a tight fit. A tight fit in here, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta get the cable. All right. Cable. Cable. Check. Check. Wow, it sounds pretty good. I'm not even going to touch the tuner because those of you that know this guitar, let's see, anyone who's interested in his pedagogy should check it out. Whose pedagogy? Guess it's not an E, man. No, man. I don't know what pitch means. Laugh aloud. Just kidding. Doug is the best teacher. Thank you. Thank you very much. I remember one time I was with Elvis. He was down on his luck. I gave him $1 and he said, thank you very much. And I was like, dude, you should use that. Yeah, Sharon, you convinced me to switch. But I'm not going to tune because this sounds pretty good. And you know, this guitar is noted for its untunability. right, ladies and gentlemen, great tone, Doug. I'm out of here. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks, Ralph. Best to you, best to your family, best to all of you, all of you, all of you. Yeah. Oh, Sharon says, can we get a little St. Thomas before we go? Sure, Sharon. For you, the wild. Oh, so over on Instagram, my good friend Tom Unkenholt and his lovely wife, are watching. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. E.J. Walker, very nice, Doug. Thanks. Here we go, one more. All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's all she wrote. Special one for you there, Sharon. Lisa, thank you very much. Wishing you a very good Thanksgiving. David, happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. EJ Walker, thank you, thank you. All right. Yes, indeed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, let's see. What's happening this weekend? I don't think anything is happening live with me this weekend. But the following weekend, as Sharon said, I'm going to be at the Bean Runner with the lovely Ernie Pugliese. And that was hysterical. Sorry. Oh, man. Going to be with Ernie Pugliese and with Albert Rivera and with Sir Michael Getz. And we're going to be doing all the music from our holiday CD called A Very Gypsy Christmas. So, yeah, come out there. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit like and press the button. Go to my website here. Use the QR code, sign up for my weekly newsletter, get a free download every week. Over here, you could go to my Patreon site, and you could support me by joining Patreon. Every week, I do a little mini lesson, and on Patreon, you can get the chart. So I guess that's it. All right. So as usual, I wish you all love, peace, and just a little pinch of turkey grease. All right. Yeah. All right. Happy Thanksgiving. And I'll see you all next week.